So what's going on in the Rhode Island real estate market? Here we are. It is, as of the recording of this video, it is July 21st. What is happening in real estate? The most recent report coming out of the Rhode Island Association of Realtors has a lot of information, but we're going to focus today on what they call their heat map. And the heat map has to do with how much inventory there is in Rhode Island right now. Why is that important? The amount of inventory that's on a market, it's based on if there were an equal number of buyers and sellers, and the amount of inventory that was on the market when this reading is taken does not change, meaning no more inventory comes on and everything else remains equal. If there are the equal number of buyers and sellers, you should have about 7 months of inventory. When you get, it's an economic statistic that they use in real estate. When you start moving downward, when you start having less than 7 months, or I think it's 5 to 7 months, you get into what we call a seller's market. If you have more than 5 to 7 months, we're in a buyer's market. So right now in Rhode Island, and I'm going to put this chart up for you. I'm going to put these glasses on so I can see. In Rhode Island, as you might suspect, most of the coastal waterfront areas are in a seller's market. What that means is we have less inventory than we do buyers. There are more buyers out there that want to buy property in these areas than we have inventory for. So if we look at areas like Newport, Middletown, Portsmouth, Tiverton, Bristol, whole South County, right down the coast. If we go Narragansett, Charleston, straight down into Westerly, the Rhode Island Association of Realtors posted recently that we have 2 to 4 months of inventory. This has been an ongoing scenario in Rhode Island. If you have a property that has either a pool or has waterfront or is close to the waterfront and is updated, you can pretty much ask anything you want for that property right now, particularly those that have a combination of the three. Families are looking for these long-term solutions outside of the cities. In Rhode Island, we are particularly seeing buyers from New York. There's a couple things that are playing into that. As of the filming of this, in Rhode Island, you can't come into the state unless you're from a state that has a less than 5% positivity rate for COVID, meaning lots of buyers can't come. We recently had to cancel appointments with a buyer who wanted to come up from Florida. So if she can't get here and she can't go shopping, she can't look at properties, or she can't buy a property. She could if she was doing it long distance, but most people don't want to do that. Therefore, our big market right now happens to be New York. New Yorkers want to come in. They want a house that's done. They don't want these flippers or fixer-uppers or the ones with the old brown cabinets. They want something new and something modern, something with a pool, or something in one of these neighborhoods. So if you happen to have one of those and you've thought about relocating out of Rhode Island or maybe downsizing or doing something else, you hold the keys to pretty much what you want to ask within reason. I mean, if your house is worth, $600,000 or $800,000, you can't ask $2 million. You can ask it, but I don't know if they'd pay it. So that's kind of where Rhode Island is right now. Not everywhere in the state is in this market. There are areas that are still buyer's market, but the primary waterfront communities. If you are a seller and you have been thinking, is this the time to get out? Maybe you've owned a couple rental properties in Rhode Island for a while and you're thinking, oh gosh, I don't really want to do this anymore. Now's the time to think about it. I'm Sandi Warner with Warner Realty Group in Newport, Rhode Island. If there's anything me or any of the agents in the office can do, give us a call, 401-236-8685. I hope you're well and talk to you soon.